So that was my official first breakdown. That is the first breakdown I've ever had in my life. So I left my utility lights on last night and I think my battery is dead. I also have a call in a second, which I can take here, but let's just try. Let's just try. I may have to call AAA to get a jump start. I'm so silly. Oh man. Oh man. Come on. Come on, battery. Come on, battery. You can do this. So just a little bit of context. The reason why I sometimes use my utility lights on the truck, which are the lights that you see that are all around the truck and they sort of glow orange, is because having the utility lights on is the only time when I can see my dials on my dashboard. So when I drive to the spot for the night, I turn my engine off and it doesn't alert me that my utility lights are left on, because it only does that when you open the door. And because I'm not opening my door to go anywhere, sometimes I leave them on. It's trying. You're trying, come on. Man. Come on. I'm right by a Home Depot, so maybe I can do this myself. Oh no. All the stuff is to be shipped. Okay, AAA. Man, that sucks. Man. Okay, I've got my call in 15 minutes. Well, let's try. Well, let's try. Damn. I'm gonna get myself a drink. I'm gonna get myself some caffeine and then I'm gonna take this call. Caffeine acquired. Time to jump on my call, and then I'm going to finish this AAA request to get on the road again. Okay, so AAA has been called. 22 minutes, which isn't too bad, to be honest. I should have done this before my call, but it is what it is. I'm going to make myself some breakfast and relax a little bit. I feel a little bit foolish. A little bit foolish. It's funny because when I left my utility lights on yesterday, one of the things that I was thinking of is A, I should get myself a Jumpstart little pack anyway, especially driving a truck, and B, that I wanted to get myself like an LED or something like that I can attach to the utility light up there, wire it so that it comes down like it's just like a little display light, so that if I do leave it on, I will know, because in the back there's going to be an LED that's on, and as soon as I turn it off, that LED will go off. So that was my second thing. So what I'm going to do right now, in fact, as I'm speaking, is I'm going to get myself a little jumper kit, Jumpstart kit truck. Oh, a Jumpstart kit with an air compressor. Hi.
Yeah, on behalf of AAA.
Yes, hi.
Yeah, I'm trying to get your location.
Okay, they are 20 minutes away. There is a police officer just looking out onto the parking lot. Not sure whether I could ask him for a jump start. I'm sure once he notices there's someone in this truck that he'll come over and ask a question. At least I got a reason why I can't move. Hopefully he wouldn't give me a ticket if I am doing something wrong. Oh man. Okay, so I bought a tire inflator the other day, but I haven't opened it yet. What I've found is a tire inflator that I think is a similar spec. But it also has the ability to jumpstart a car or truck as well. So it's an all-in-one, $20 off, so it's $140. Obviously the good thing about this is that I can steal power from my existing system in order to charge it. So I may return the old compressor and buy this instead. I'm going to turn it off and then I'm going to start it again just to make sure. Okay, so he checked the battery. Battery was obviously flat, which we knew. I got a jump start, which is fine. He did show me the state of the battery, and the battery health was at 20%. He showed me the app, and I actually googled the app to make sure that it was like legit and they weren't just trying to scam me. But yeah, the battery health is at 20% despite the battery being bought only last year. If this wasn't an XU haul, then I would be a bit more suspicious, but the fact that this was an XU haul, it makes sense that the battery was 20%. It's probably a cheap battery. It's probably been used many times over. It was probably just a battery that they pulled from their spare batteries just to get the truck started. So I had been considering buying a new battery anyway. So I just bought battery direct from them because A, it means that they install it. Comes with a 3-year warranty, which I think that pretty much most batteries would do anyway, but because it's AAA, I just feel a bit more comfortable buying from a larger company. So yeah, got a new battery. It probably did cost, from my Googling, it definitely cost more than just doing it myself. I'd rather get it done now and pay a little bit extra than me spending all my time searching for some perfect battery, doing it myself, and then potentially doing it wrong. So at least the install is done by a professional. So yeah, so got a brand new battery, and I am going to buy a Jumpstart cable and compressor combo myself so that I can do this myself. But yeah, my engine is running. So that was my official first breakdown. That is the first breakdown I've ever had in my life. The first breakdown in my life, and it just so happens to be my home. Wow. First breakdown. And the funny thing, there's been a cop that's been like maybe 30 meters away from me this whole time. Didn't come over once, didn't come over to check. Which I find quite funny. Cool. So that rearranged my day a little bit. What am I gonna do now? I'm gonna head to, what am I gonna do now? I need to get the roof paint. Let me get the roof paint first. It's the first thing I'm gonna do. So what I am doing is I am buying some RV roof paint. It's like basically special cooling paint that you put on RV roofs that reduces the temperature down by like a ridiculous amount. So I'm gonna buy some of this because they sell it at Home Depot, because I'm going to be redoing my roof and redoing the solar panels on the roof as well. So let's pick up some paint. What a day. One unexpected little day. I got my haul from Home Depot. Some Henry's Tropicool white roof coating for RVs, trailers, mobile homes, and more. So this, supposedly, I did a lot of research on it, reduces the amount of heat that is absorbed into the roof itself. In Houston, that's very useful. Because I'm installing the AC, I wanted to kill 17 birds with one stone. So I'm going to be adjusting my solar panels, so I'm going to be moving them, the front ones forwards, the back ones backwards, in order to make the space, in order to accommodate the air conditioning unit above. Because I'm doing that, I'm going to be, with my new little roller thing, I'm going to be painting the entire roof with this Tropicool stuff to help reduce the amount of heat that actually enters the truck itself. Because I've even noticed that before I even put any insulation up there, I could tell how much the aluminium, yes, I'm British, I say aluminium, how much the aluminium absorbs the heat. So this Tropicool stuff apparently is very good for preventing the absorption of the heat and reflecting a lot of it. So the less heat that absorbs to the roof, the slower it will be for the truck to heat up. Therefore, my air conditioner will be working less, in theory. But from all my research that I've seen, apparently this roof paint is really, really good. Every degree that I can salvage is going to be helpful. So that is what I wanted to do while I was at Home Depot. What I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to hang around here for a little bit, do my work, and wait for the traffic to die down before I consider doing anything else. So that's my plan. Good morning. I have had a bunch of calls from, like, what time was the first call this morning? 5:30? 5:30 call this morning. Just been eating some cranberries. It's been a long old morning, and it's only 8:45 right now. I'm currently outside of where am I? I'm outside of Lowe's. I got an update on my AC unit. There was a bit of a issue with the stock. So for those of you who don't know, I have been struggling with my AC and my power situation, but I've got a bit of an update. My AC unit is going to be delivered. It has been dispatched and is going to be delivered on Saturday, which is awesome. It's going to be Saturday, looks like afternoon. The problem is that it's being sent to my mailbox, which is about an hour outside of Houston. I thought I could readjust it and get it sent to a FedEx location mid-journey, but guess what? I can't. So I have to go and drive an hour out on Saturday, or over an hour, to go and pick it up. But it's fine. We're in the end game. It's not the end game, but we're moving forward, which means that today and tomorrow I'm gonna have to have some prep. I'm gonna have to get the roof done. I'm gonna have to move the solar panels, and I'm gonna have to paint the roof with the Tropicool roof paint, which is the heat-proof paint for the roof. So they're the two things that I need to do. It's gonna be a busy few days, because by Saturday night, I want to have that unit installed. I believe it takes 2 to 3 hours to install, is what they say. I already have the whole cut. I'm really hoping that leaves me in a good place. But we'll see. We will see. Yeah, I'm going to go back to storage. I'm going to climb on my roof. I'm going to move the panels around to give space and reattach them. That is the priority right now. First step is to give a tiny little tidy and then get on the road. So I have my tool. I'm going to get my gloves on. I found out that if I open my back door and my front window, I get like the most amazing through breeze through the truck. That is not air conditioning, but it's better than nothing. Let's see how much I can get done. If I can move 2 panels before lunch, I'll be happy with that. If I get into a swing of things, then maybe I'll do the whole thing. I doubt that that's going to be something that happens though. One thing that I had not considered is the roof in the areas where it's not covered with the solar panel is burning hot. Underneath the solar panel actually is really not that hot. I mean, it's warm, but compared to the actual exposed roof, it is very, very different. I can't actually sit on this though. I can't, like it's literally it's burning my hand just pressing on it. So to anyone wondering about the strength of the VHB tape holding it on the roof, I just spent 3 minutes per bracket cutting the VHB tape off, like actually digging in and making slices on it. And even now I've still got 3 panels on and I don't think it's going to go anywhere. So if you're worried about the VHB tape, whether it's going to hold, my mind would be blown if you had any problems with it. So may have hurt myself. Literal blood, sweat and tears have gone into the... Okay, so just ordered myself some food. It's about 7 o'clock. I ordered myself some food. I order myself food when I do stuff like this because when I'm just absolutely exhausted and it's been a full day like this, the last thing I want to do is start cooking. So what I've done is I've now VHB taped all of the solar panels further back, cut myself. I've got blisters, but I did it. They are now 5 inches, or probably more now actually, back. Yeah, this gap is now 35 inches. I only need it to be 28.3. So I think I've got a good amount of space here. They don't overhang the back, but they're like very close to it. What I need to do now is I'm gonna get my little roller and I'm gonna get my tropical roof stuff, and I'm just gonna put as much down as I can on the roof. Really, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put as much down on the roof as I can. The reason why I'm trying to do it as soon as possible is because it's gonna rain tonight, and apparently tropical holds up against rain within like 15 minutes. So it is waterproof within 15 minutes, and it's going to rain at 11. So I figured 8, 9, 10, 11, that's 3 hours that it has to dry, and I'll just do not the best job. But as long as I get it over the brackets and they can be like sealed, that is what I want. So yeah, getting some silicone on them as soon as possible is going to be crucial. So yeah, that is my plan. That is my plan. In the meantime, this food is going to be here any second. So I'm going to get that food and I'm going to eat. I am definitely, officially, an absolute disgusting mess right now. My clothes are destroyed. I have cuts. I have blisters. I'm probably gonna have sunburn. I'm sure my face is red. But I did it. I moved 2 of the solar panels back. I reattached them with the tape, and I used the tropical over the brackets. I mean, it's an absolute mess, especially in terms of the tropical. I just put a bunch down for now and made sure that I got over the brackets, just so the brackets were at least waterproofed with this rain that's apparently going to come tonight. And because I did it this way, it means that I didn't have to move the front solar panels. So it took a little bit longer in this instance. I feel pretty rotten, and I'm gonna until my AC comes, I think. But I'm gonna shower. I'm gonna have some water. I'm gonna shower, and then I'm gonna tidy up. I keep refreshing the delivery page, the FedEx page for the AC. The sooner it comes, the sooner I can get it fit. In the next video will be the AC install. I hope it's not one of those disaster videos where everything goes wrong and I spend 4 days reattaching my power. But you never know. That's the joy of this channel. So for now, I am clocking out.